If you're watching this video, then you've finished your initial knowledge check. And remember that it is okay for the number of topics that you've mastered to be pretty low, and for the percentage of those topics to also be pretty low, because you're not supposed to know all of this stuff yet. That's why you're taking the class. And so feel free to kind of click on stuff and see what it says. But honestly, I don't spend much time with this screen. So I would just go ahead and click continue. And then ALEKS is going to point out different things for you, and you may have to click next. It's not really doing that for me right now, but I'm going to go ahead and click on some things and just sort of show you. So timeline will be a little more informative once you've actually been in the class for a little bit longer. Let's see, notifications. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really look at a lot of this stuff. So over here is where you're going to see kind of what ALEKS thinks that you need to work on next. So your first homework objective is this one that covers section 1.3 through 1.5. There's also a decent number of review topics embedded in this homework objective and ones that are coming up. So you may very well see that you've already got a lot of these topics mastered and you're not being required to work on any of them. Go ahead though and click on that they call it the hamburger button. It looks like a hamburger, I guess. I don't know. But click on that to open up the menu. And Learn goes to the same place that clicking on the Start My Path goes to. We'll look at that stuff in just a second. Review is where you can practice those topics that you've already mastered or learned, whether it was on that initial knowledge check or something you've worked through in your homework, but maybe you feel like you need a little extra practice. Assignments is a list of the assignments that are kind of right now. And you're going to see percentages for these that are your grades, but it's not part of your grade until it actually comes due. And you can view upcoming to see like what's going to be coming up next. Or view all. And then let's see, some of these also are not graded, like the initial knowledge check, or they're going to be I'm going to add the grades in because they're considered external assignments. Okay, let's see what else. A worksheet is a really good way to get extra practice. So you can do a new ALEKS worksheet. It's going to generate a PDF of review questions. It always takes a little while. One of these days it'll come up. Oh, okay, it came up on my other screen. Ooh, here we are. Okay, so this is nice, especially if you have access to a printer, just for you to have some extra practice. And then if you go back to that same screen and just refresh it, or just go back to worksheet again, you'll see that the answers are there. So you can download the answers and check what you did. And you can also take a worksheet to tutoring, or for remote tutoring or something. Anyway, okay, other things. Gradebook is where you'll see your grades. You might notice again that there's some percentages with some stuff. There's not going to be a whole lot here yet, but and you'll see 0%. Like, don't freak out about this. Nothing's due yet, so it hasn't averaged anything in for your grades. And then, by the way, the difference with assignments and grades, like you can see percentage scores for your assignments. And then once you have taken like stuff like a quiz or a test, you can actually click on that percentage to review that quiz or test or whatever. Like quizzes, you get 2 attempts. So assignments is where you go to review an attempt. So other stuff we'll look at like during class. One thing though that's important, your textbook. So to get to your textbook, just click the main menu, textbook, and then ebook. And to be honest, I haven't done a ton with playing around with your ebook, but I know that there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like you can actually take notes within this thing. If you open up the table of contents, and we're going to be in chapter 1, but you may decide that you need to get a little extra help with some review stuff, like maybe factoring. So where did it go? Oh, it's got all the different like objectives and everything. So here's factoring section R.5. That's often something students need to review. And then you'll see as you kind of scroll down that there are videos embedded in this thing, transcripts for the videos. You can try practice problems and then click on the answer to see what the answer is. Yeah, lots of good things with your ebook. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, let me tell you quick about your homework. So I just clicked learn. You would get to the same thing if you go back to the home page and click on the start my path, or even this pie progress goal. It's going to go the same thing. So start my path. All right. So ALEKS, whenever you encounter a new topic, and if you kind of hold your mouse over it, you can see the whole thing. ALEKS gives you this explanation page, and a lot of times there's multiple explanations, or here it's telling you different ways that you can write the answer. The videos that are associated with this type of problem are linked here. You can get to your ebook from here, and it goes straight to the section where this is covered. Dictionary, so this is like a glossary of terms. Message center, so this is important. Whenever you get stuck on something with homework, you can always click that. I don't know why this is taking a while. Okay, and it's going to load up a message that's automatically addressed to me, and it's going to automatically attach whatever it is you're looking at on ALEKS. And so you don't even really have to like put in a subject or tell me like what's going on. Maybe just say I'm completely stuck, or I keep getting, I think it's the right answer, but ALEKS is marking it wrong, but it looks the same to me as the right answer, or something like that. And then whenever I check my email, I'll see this message and I can respond to you. I believe it gets forwarded to your Hawkmail, but you can always check your messages here, Message Center. If you're in ALEKS, you'll see a little notification pop up kind of over here-ish. Okay, anyway. Oh, you can also print it out. So once you feel like you're ready to try a practice problem, you can hit start, and at any point you can click explanation, and it's going to explain that problem. So then when you hit practice again, you're going to get a new problem because they want to see that you actually know how to do a particular problem. And so what you're trying to do is fill up these boxes. You, at the bare minimum, you have to get 3 right in a row. So, I mean, bare minimum, you have 3 problems to do for each topic. Probably you're going to have to do more than 3 because you're not perfect and you're probably going to make a mistake and need a little extra practice. I'm going to see if I can do this one in my head. Okay, I think this would be z plus y over 5. Let's see. Yay! Okay, so notice I filled up a box. If I get the next one right, it's going to give me double credit. But if I get the next one wrong, or I hit explanation, then it's going to take away a box and I'm going to have to do an extra one. Because it's just kind of trying to gauge like, okay, maybe you're not like totally confident with this, so maybe you should do an extra problem for practice. So hopefully you're doing kind of exactly what you need. But if you get to a topic and you kind of are getting one right and getting one wrong, and then you get it right and then you get it wrong, and you're just sort of feel like you're spinning your wheels, that is absolutely when you should message me and let me know what's going on. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. This is such a long video. We're almost, oh, we just passed 10 minutes. The only other thing I wanted to show you guys, you can click that little pull tab button. So this little guy right here. And if you do get stuck on a topic and you message me, you can choose a different topic. As long as it doesn't say locked. Let me see if there's some that say locked. Here we go. So, and it has a little padlock there. That means that there's other topics that you need to do that are prerequisite to this one. So as long as it doesn't say locked, then you can choose a different topic and work on that one instead. Yeah, just if you do get stuck on something, please let me know. You can also, of course, to get immediate help, live help, you can connect with a hack tutor. Okay, I think that's it. So there's a ton of other things we could talk about and look at in ALEKS. I encourage you to explore stuff like this, reports, the resource, all this different stuff and see what's there. But you can also ask during class, and I'll try and remember to show you guys some of this other stuff as well on our first day of class.